Hi!
Hi,
Hi,
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm Nissy Serrano.
Kristen Bata.
Genesis as Mama.
I'm Hannah Deacon, and we are student ambassadors of the UA&P Junior Marketing Communications team.
As students, we know how these times can be challenging.
So let us go through this process with you.
If you have questions about our university,
online learning,
For anything school life related,
Feel free to message any of us through our social media handles.
Right here. Right here.
With everything online, you can always go #Unitas Live with us.
Hi, how are you doing? My name is Kristen Bata, a third-year student taking up Integrated Marketing Communication, and at the same time, I'm a senior associate of the UA&P Junior Marketing Communications team. I will be your host for today's episode of Unitas Online about the program Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. So before anything else, what exactly is Unitas Online? This is a series of webinars where our future dragons, parents, and guardians will get to know more about our beloved university. So to get things started, we've invited school officials, students, and even alumni to talk more about the program, their personal experiences and stories to help our future dragons. So what are we waiting for? Our speakers are more than excited to talk to you guys. Welcome to today's episode of Unitas Online.
Our BSA program, or the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy program, is grounded on a liberal education. So this means that our graduates can look at ideas with a critical eye and analytical mind combined with ethical judgment. Our vision and our values. So we envision providing the Philippines private and public sector with accountants who practice ethical principles and honest financial reporting. We aspire to produce CPAs who are known for their competence and integrity. And we do this through our faculty, our curriculum, our mentoring, and overall university culture. Graduates of the BSA program can work in any of the following fields: public practice, commerce and industry, government, and education. So what are the career prospects of CPAs in public practice? In public practice, normally, graduates start as staff position, either in audit, tax, or management consulting. Later on, they graduate to supervisor and managerial level, and eventually, they reach partnership. In commerce and industry, accounting graduates normally start as financial analysts, accounting staff, or internal audit staff. Then they graduate, rise up to financial manager, controller, or internal audit manager, and eventually become CFOs, Chief Financial Officers, or Chief Audit Officers. In government, accountants can start as staff, accounting staff, revenue officers, or audit examiners. Eventually, they rise to supervisory managerial level, and as they reach the senior level, they become either associate commissioners or VP for finance of government and controlled corporations. In the area of education, normally, accounting graduates start as accounting instructors and or research assistants. Then they become assistant professors, associate professors, and eventually full professors. In the area of administrative function, the instructor can render administrative tasks or do administrative posts and become department chair and eventually vice dean or dean. So these are the career prospects of accounting graduates. The faculty of the BSA program are CPAs or CPA lawyers. All of the faculty members have advanced degrees, masteral, or doctoral level. I am Dr. Annie Mendoza. I am a CPA. I also have an MBA and a DBA. So I am currently the Dean of the School of Management and likewise the Program Director of the BSA program. Mr. Justin Nery is the BSA Program Coordinator. He worked with SGV and Company for several years and is now focusing on finishing his MS in Finance. The other members of the full-time faculty of the BSA program would be Ms. Doc Marjorie Legaspi, who is likewise a CPA. She is now the Chief Executive Officer of BMG Consulting. She is likewise also enrolled in a law program in UA&P. So eventually, we will have a CPA, DBA, and a lawyer with Doc March. The other faculty members would be Attorney Abdua, who has his own accounting firm, Sir Steve Cruz, who has his own a review school. We have lawyers like Attorney Kay De Chavez and Brian Galeno, who is involved in private practice with Ayala Land. Miss Lovely Guerra is with Reyes Holdings. Carl Jimenez, San Miguel Corporation. Sir Ernie Lat is with Property Company of Friends. Miss Nessa Piandong has her own accounting and auditing firm. Mary Joy Rojas works in IT. Attorney Lorraine works with a private entity. And Sir Philbert Chai has his own consulting firm, Upstart Strategy Consulting. Now I turn you over to Sir Justin Nery, who will discuss the BSA program and an offshoot of the BSA program, which is called BS in Management Accounting.
Hey everyone, my name is Justin Nery and I'm the Program Coordinator for the BS Accountancy program. Our department takes care of two programs, the BS Accountancy program and the BS Management Accounting program, or BSA and BSMA respectively. All admitted students start with the BSA program, which shares its core accounting subjects with the BSMA program. By the end of the BSA program, our graduates are supposed to shape the accounting profession through their ethical and moral values, their global perspective, and their corporate social responsibility. Our graduates are ready to take on the CPA licensure exam, or the CPALE, and become certified public accountants who specialize in the public practice. On the other hand, our BSMA program focuses on operationalizing management's business strategy, so more of an internal approach to accounting, who use their professional knowledge, their skills, and their ethical and moral values to operationalize that strategy. Our students, our admitted students, has the option to shift to the BSMA program towards their third year in the BSA program. Our BSA program also has a certain retention policy so that we ensure that our rigorous curriculum prepares our students to actually take on the profession of the CPA. That is why we ask our students also who do not meet the retention policy to shift to the BSMA program. Our curriculum for the BS Accountancy program consists of 195 units, which includes the CIPALE review, which eventually also specializes in accounting courses for public practice. It is founded on the liberal arts education, which is provided by the College of Arts and Sciences, and then by the business and management courses, and our core accounting courses, which is shared with the BSMA program, and topped off by the BS Accountancy major specific to the program. On the right side, you would see that our curriculum for the BSA program is something very rigorous and very tight, seen in the 7 to 8 subjects per semester and 2 mid-year semesters with that. And that includes internship and research, which will happen in the second semester of the third year, and the CIPALE review semester, which happens on the final semester of the students. Our liberal arts subjects include English, Filipino, literature and arts, physical education, history, political thought and Rizal, mathematics and natural sciences, and philosophy and theology, which includes ethics and the study of the person. Our business and management courses includes our person-centric approach to management, as seen in our people development and introduction to management courses. Economics courses, which are supposed to prepare our students to have a strategic view of the company. Statistical analysis and research methods. Information technology or IT. Operations management. International business and trade in view of globalization. And strategic management. To specialize, our students of the BSA program has core accounting subjects which include the conceptual framework for accounting standards, financial accounting and reporting, intermediate accounting, cost accounting, accounting information systems or AIS, finance, financial markets and corporate finance, business law and taxation, both for income tax and business taxes, and corporate governance and business ethics, which is what will spur our students to promote the ethics in the business. And finally, our BSA students are to take up accounting internship, accounting research, advanced accounting courses, auditing principles, which is needed for public practice, and of course, our 10-unit courses for the CIPALE review. All of these 4 are spread out throughout the 4-year courses of the BSA program. As mentioned earlier, the BSMA curriculum shares the same liberal arts, business and management, and core accounting courses with the BSA program. The curriculum for the BSMA program consists of a smaller number of units of 179 units, which is seen in the less hectic or less tight schedule as seen on the right side of the slides. On the 3rd and 4th year, there are some semesters which are only 6 to 7 subjects per semester. The internship and research for the BSMA program is scheduled on the 4th year, 2nd semester. As mentioned, the liberal arts program for the BSMA program is shared with that of BSA. The same thing with the business and management courses. The same thing with the core accounting courses. They differ in the BSMA majors, where they take up management accounting internship, management accounting research, accounting for government, NPOs and business combinations, valuation methods, human behavior, and project management. With all of this, our curriculum and our faculty, we would want to say that they are now prepared for their work as a CPA and for their performance in the CPA licensure exam, so that we can make into a reality our vision of the country being known for its integrity in business practices. And our liberal arts program, our mentoring program, our faculty who are practitioners, our internship and research program, our 10-unit review CIPALE, first the CIPALE, and our retention policy are supposed to hone our CPAs to make a reality this vision of ours. If you want more information about the BSA and the BSMA programs, you can contact any one of our BS Accountancy team, our Dean for the School of Management, and also the Program Director of the program, Doc Annie Mendoza, myself, who is the Program Coordinator for the BSA program, Justin Nery, and our Program Officer for the BSA program, Ms. Rosana Gonzalez. That is all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Catherine Espalon, currently a third-year BSA student, and I consider myself extremely lucky to be able to talk to you guys today. Through the years, I've experienced varying methods of learning and teaching due to the different professors and courses offered by the university. Building on that, I can confidently say that I have been sufficiently prepared and helped by the courses I've taken for my preparation of being a certified public accountant. I attribute this fact to the manner in which I was taught through the years, mainly the integration of major subjects even as early as freshman year. This efficiently prepared me for the work ethic expected of professional accountants, along while bettering me as an overall student. It can also be said that the major subjects offered are substantial enough in that they incorporate key ideas from one another, further challenging the students of their overall understanding of accounting. Another factor that contributes to my preparation for the profession of accounting is the introduction to different professors per major subject. This allows each student to be exposed to different areas of accounting, all the while making them original and challenging, heavily dependent on the style of teaching and learning by the esteemed professor. Coming from this, it goes without saying that open communication with my professors has helped me learn more substantially from them. This is sufficiently done through the use of Canvas LMS. Through its user-friendly setup, Canvas allows me to communicate with my professors all my concerns and inquiry, along with ensuring proper transparency of grades and lessons, especially during the course of online learning. More importantly, I use Canvas LMS to its full potential as it helps me organize and strategically plan my to-dos for each day, helping me determine which tasks to prioritize first. Furthermore, the application of Canvas's modules to the course subjects given to me allows me to have a clear indication of what I should be learning through each unit, along with tracking my progress within it. Of course, an integral part to the delivery of the BSA program are the professors and program team behind it. I myself had a difficult time adjusting to the college culture upon my first year, but ultimately it was the BSA team that led me to where I am today and influenced my love for accounting. I have had countless experiences that proved the faculty to be most approachable and always willing to listen to the concerns of the students. There's a frequent collection of feedback regarding the teaching of professors that is rightfully acted upon, presenting the student-centered culture of the BSA team. It's also worth noting that communication and transparency with faculty, regardless of their position, has always been attainable for the students, giving me the sense of a small family within the university through the years. All that being said, the delivery of the BSA program by the university is very considerate and open to its students, taking into consideration their progress and comfort for learning. This allows students to reach their highest potential, not forgetting the ultimate goal of the university, which is holistic health and learning. Ultimately, the program's success is dependent on a two-way street between the professors and the students, mutually learning and exerting effort to excel, something surely attainable by the 2020 freshman batch of BSA. Once again, I'm Catherine Espadon, and I personally am very excited to see what's in store for the freshman batch of 2020.
Everyone, I am Sarah Manal Gupit, a third-year BSc student, and I am here to share my mentoring journey in the university. I can say that having a mentor really helped me manage both my academic and personal life. My mentor, Miss Grace Villoria, was my mentor since I was in first year. She really helped me to adjust easily since having a new environment is kind of difficult for me since I am a shy type of person. In fact, this mentoring program of the university is one of the reasons why I chose to study here. I know that the university really finds a good mentor that suits the students well. And one of the benefits of this mentoring program is that mentors share their knowledge and experiences that the student could apply in both personal or professional life in the future. I know mentors help the students by giving advices and letting them decide on their own in order to grow. There is this one time that I was so confused, and I have no idea whether to drop or not to drop a certain subject. Then I asked my mentor if we could meet to talk about that certain subject, and she said yes. So when we met, she told me a lot of things, and I can say that my mentor really pushed me and encouraged me to strive more and do my best. Since then, she became one of my support systems in everything that I do, whether it is academic or even my personal life. Even though there's pandemic, we still set a meeting online so that we can talk about a lot of things. And she keeps on reminding me to organize my schedule so everything will run smoothly. And one of the best things that she keeps on reminding me is to believe in myself and always put in my mind and in my heart that the Lord is always at my side. That's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Christian Magbitaw, fourth year BS Accountancy student and the current president of UA&P's local JPA chapter. Today, I'd like to talk about the out-of-class experience of a BS Accountancy student in UA&P. Given the relatively smaller size of the first few batches of UA&P's BS Accountancy program, everyone is pretty much close with each other. I believe this carries down to the lower batches despite having significantly more people, because when being a single block, you tend to know everyone in that block. It's also with these blockmates that you tackle the program, and you depend on them to keep you in check. Though a student may make friends outside the block, either through freshman orientation or first and second year CAS subjects, it will be your blockmates that stay with you from the beginning towards the end. So within the BSA program outside of class, I believe the culture is in having your fellow BSA students as your primary group of friends, a family outside the home. Working with the BSA culture that developed independently, JPA aims to take it a step further by expanding that family to accommodate all the batches. One thing the first few batches did not have was a senior student figure, a BSA ate or kuya. This is why we find it important to ensure that the incoming batches have that senior figure, with the same aforementioned family-like relationship. One of our current ongoing activities is the JPA Interbatch, where we assign a small group of lower year students to a pair of upper year students. Aside from being unofficial mentors for these lower year students, monthly team building activities are hosted by our project heads. Another one of our projects following that support objective is a proposed JPA finals review, where a senior student will host a review session for the lower year students before their finals for their major subjects. This allows the lower year students not only to have a group review environment, but also additional tips on how to tackle the course from a student who just recently finished that course. Outside of academic activities, BSA students can normally join a multitude of activities, whether hosted by the university, the School of Management, or by the many non-academic organizations. In the recent Student Leaders Lounge online, the organization heads discussed how they've been translating their normal activities to an online platform. While by next year we hope to operate normally, I think how organizations tackle hosting activities under the pandemic allows them to be able to host a wider variety and higher quantity of activities when we go back to normal. The more common non-academic activities would be the inter-school sports competitions within schools of the university, concerts and plays hosted by the university's performance organizations, and out-of-town recollection seminars hosted by the School of Management. Therefore, I can confidently say that the BS Accountancy program offers students more than the prestige of a qualified BSA curriculum, but also the more well-rounded university experience we all come to expect, something both the BSA faculty and us in JPA constantly aim to help and develop. So thank you, and we look forward to meeting you soon.
Thank you so much to all our amazing speakers for today's episode. It was really nice to get a personal perspective on our accountancy program, and I'm pretty sure that our future dragons are ready, inspired, and even excited. Now, I hate to cut this conversation short, but if you have any other questions, feel free to contact me on any of my social media accounts at Kirsten Bata or UA&P JMC. You can also check the Facebook page UA&P Accountancy, and please don't hesitate to message us on our official Facebook page or maybe chat live with us at www.uap.asia. Now, for some final reminders, there will be a special UA&P college entrance exam held next year, 2021, But for the final dates, it will be announced this December. So stay tuned for that. We look forward to seeing you in our future episodes or maybe on campus, hopefully. This has been your host, Kristen Bata, signing off. Have a great day!